Well, boys, it is finally here after a long and anticipated wait. It's FS25. And I gotta say, this is looking pretty dang good. So we're out here on Riverbend Springs, and I've got a little bit of a farm set up, and we're gonna be trying out some of the new equipment, seeing how it works, checking out some of the new features, and just enjoying how good the new game looks. Now, this is an early access preview. I believe, depending on the time this video comes up, the game should be out for you guys to play. So if you guys are interested in picking up the game off Giant's website there, I have a link down in the description, and you can use code AustinFarmer. We get a little kickback from that. It helps out the channel a ton. So if you guys want, it's there. Now, there is 2 tractors that have been put into the game that I am absolutely stoked over, and that is this Challenger, and I gotta say, it just looks so dang good. I love Challenger tractors, and they really knocked it out of the park with this one. Also, the white tractor that's over here. Yeah, this just looks so dang cool. So basically, I've got a little bit of a hang setup kind of going here. We got the Mac Dawn Swather that's currently facing the other way around because I had to drive it here. But we'll switch that back around in a second. We got an Anderson rake, case baler, the International pickup, which just looks so dang cool. Gotta appreciate a classic. The Kubota skid steer, and then over here to transport the bales that we're gonna be making today is the International, what is it, CV? International CV? There's no trailers that we can hook up to this just yet, so we're just gonna have to use the flatbed, but I'm sure there will be mods in the very soon future. Anyways, we've got this big old grass field over here to cut, so we're gonna get on that. All right, first order of business is to change the way this is facing. There we go. And we'll just unfold this thing here real quick. Kind of widens out the wheelbase just a little bit. Drop her down, fire it up, and there we go. We're off and running. So I believe this should have GPS, I think. Yep, okay, we have GPS. So it auto sets up all the lines and everything. All we gotta do is flip around here. Takes us a second. Drop this back down, and we're locked onto our line again. So this is in-game GPS, all ready to go. You don't even gotta get a mod. It's already in the game. And this is gonna make cutting hay and just about anything else in the game a million times easier. So actually, I should probably do a headland first. I don't know what I was thinking there. So we're gonna do a quick headland. And I believe I'm not even gonna have to turn here. It should automatically do it. Yeah, look at that. Oh, okay, apparently not. I thought it was gonna auto turn. Not quite. Not quite. I don't think it's that advanced just yet, but it will kind of turn. All right, we'll get going on this headland right here. It just makes things so dang easy now. So on top of doing some hay today, we also have, I'm not sure what crop that is. Actually, I believe it's wheat. I could be wrong, but we're gonna try doing some of that. We got a combine in the shed there, an old classic International, I believe, and we're gonna be trying that out as well. So I do believe the AI workers use the same GPS to basically do all their work, so they can go around and automatically do headlands now, which is pretty dang sweet. This field is looking a little bit bumpy, so maybe after the cut we're gonna have to go roll it. I gotta give props where props are due. Giants knocked it out of the park with this GPS system. It is so simple and so easy to use. Of course, I am comparing it to the GPS mod in FS22, so things are gonna be a bit different, but it's just so simple. Now, I'm not entirely sure how GPS lines are gonna work on fields that you create yourself. I haven't seen anybody try that out. We're definitely gonna have to give that a try at some point, but I'm thinking it should actually work with those. I heard somewhere that it did, so I suppose that's one of those things we're gonna have to find out. Oh, don't want to hit the fence. And I do want to see if this works for raking and baling. I mean, raking, you don't necessarily use a GPS, same with baling, but I'm curious to see if it works. All right, so this last small line here, we can't actually use the GPS on it because this doesn't quite line up. But we got this field done in like record time. This Mac Dawn absolutely flies. And there we go. We're finished mowing. Okay, so which tractor am I gonna use on the Anderson rake here? I think we're gonna use the Challenger because I haven't got a chance to use that yet. So we're gonna give this a try. And other than playing the game at the preview event a couple weeks ago at Case headquarters there, and then just kind of setting up the farm here, this is my first time playing FS25, and I'm very, very impressed. All right, let's get this rake unfolded here. Drop it down. I don't think we're gonna try use the GPS because that might just be a little bit hectic for this thing, but oh yeah, this thing works great. Flip around, go back down the other side. So dang easy. I'm not sure if this is something Farm Sim plans to change, but the rows for hay look just a little choppy. I'm not sure what the deal with that is. Maybe it's because this field's not fully fertilized and we're not getting the max amount of hay we can out of this, but yeah, it's just looking a tad choppy. All right, so we've just got the outer rows left here. This should be pretty dang quick. The Anderson rake just makes this so dang nice. All right, and that is all she wrote for raking here. So now we get to try out one of the more underrated tractor brands, in my opinion, the white tractor. And I'm not calling it white just because it's a white painted tractor. The name of the brand is literally white. And something really cool about FS25 here so far is we have round bale net wrap, and then I believe there's also normal string and stuff depending on what you want to use, but you actually have to fill your baler up with it, which is kind of cool. Now it does say this has an AI function. I'm not going to use it just because I'm having a great time doing this so far, but maybe in the future we will give this a try just to see how well the AI workers are. So we are making these smaller round bales today just because of the limitation our skid steer may have when trying to pick these up. I don't want to go too crazy with it. Ah, dang it. I dropped a bale right in front of my row. I do have front weight on this thing, so I'm going to try push it. I don't know how it's going to go. All right. Oh, don't go up on the bale. Okay, we're not wanting that. I might have to go up on it here a little bit. Okay, let me try push it from the side. See that? Okay, we're just gonna try go kind of around it here. There we go. It would be nice if I did have the pickup lowered down as well. That may help us make bales. All right, just grabbing the last of this. And oh, hold on, we still have a turn. I must have missed some. All right, and that is it. So we are just over half on our net wrap there. So I'm guessing we got how many bales? We got 19. So I'm guessing it's around 20, 25. Brings it down to half. So I'm gonna say you get around 50 bales out of one thing of net wrap. So the max you can fill in the baler is 2 of these, so about 100 bales, and then you're gonna have to go refill your net wrap. So not too bad. That seems on the more realistic side. So now we got to go load up some bales, and I'm kind of curious on how much they're going to sell for here. Now, we got the International CV. This is what we're going to use. I don't know how well it's going to work, but we're going to find out. And then we're going to be using the Kubota skid steer. Man, this thing is slow. All right, first bale, and I'm already hitting the truck, and there we go. Drop that right there. So these bales actually, believe it or not, do feel way more realistic. I don't know how to explain it. It's like they actually weigh something now. Just from loading that first one, I can already tell. I don't know how many we're going to be able to fit on here. Probably not that many, even though I did make the smaller ones. I do wonder if I can pick up 2 at a time here. We're going to give it a try. There's 1, and there's 2. Skid steer can handle it fine. So I think normally the amount we'd be able to load onto this is about 8. So 6 on the bottom, 2 on top, but we're going to go for 10. Okay, 2 more on top. This can barely lift high enough. Oh, nope, that one didn't want to stay on. There we go. Okay, here's 10. I think we're going to be good if I can get bales to stay on. Oh boy, we're pushing the whole truck. There we go. Yeah, I will say that my stacking job is far from perfect, but it should work. There we go, 10 bales. All right, let's see how the International does here. I think we're gonna be a little top heavy, but we should be all right. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Right as I come up to it, a dang train. All right, at least it was a short one. Can I just go around since these are gonna take forever? Oh, nope, apparently not. Oh, this is bad, this is bad. Okay, we're good. Oh, would you look at that? It's a school bus, and it's turning. I gotta say, this map looks so dang good. Okay, so bales sold for 522 pounds. I should probably have that set to dollars. All right, so we're not going to be worrying ourselves with the last of the bales right now because I've got possibly one of the coolest things I think is in FS25, and it is this International cab over. If you guys don't know, I absolutely love cab overs, and this, I would love to own one of these in real life. Like, this is sick. So I got a grain trailer here because I didn't have one at the farm, so we're going to get that to the farm and get some harvesting done. Okay, where am I going to park this thing? Probably right along here. Should work the best. So it looks like in the field here we got canola. We're gonna give harvesting a try here. For some reason I thought this was an International harvester. It's actually a Massey Ferguson harvester, and it's one of the older ones. It looks real dang cool. I do wish base game FS25 had a little more older equipment. We got more than we normally do, but I guess modders will fix that pretty dang soon. So I think this one is equipped with GPS. I'm gonna give that a try. There we go. Now we're running on GPS. May not be as realistic as it should be, but it is working. So with canola, we actually could take that Macdon swather there and swath this and then use a pickup, but we got a straight cut head here, so we're just gonna use this instead. It looks like this stuff's yielding pretty dang good. Yeah, so this is obviously one of the oldest combines in the game, and there's no GPS in it, but we have GPS, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, and that is the last of the headlands here. We're gonna get going this way. Actually, we're gonna get going the other way because the way this field's set up is a little bit strange. Wants us to go diagonal with the GPS. I'm sure I can fix this somehow, but we're just gonna go with this. This is sweet. sweet, I can actually text and harvest now. All right, and that is the last of the canola, and it looks like someone, definitely not me, forgot to open the tarp on the trailer, so I'm gonna have to go do that. There we go, now we're talking. I was really hoping we were gonna get at least one full tank out of this, but not even quite that. So maybe a big semi-trailer was just a tad overkill. All right, there we go, that's it. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be the first of many FS25 videos. If you guys have any suggestions on videos you guys want to see on FS25, let me know down in the comments. And yes, we will be bringing back a lot of series as soon as we start getting some mods, which should be pretty soon. Anyways, hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe, and goodbye.